What's up guys, your favorite hairline here. Yo look, I got the whole messy fit, man. Look, can you see this? Can you see this? Look at the shoes, mate. But what's up everyone? Yo, it's been so long since I last uploaded. I don't know, like, I know a lot of you guys have been saying I've been ignoring you, but that's not what's happened, you know. I'll tell the story in the next video when I actually talk about like some blockchain development stuff, because I guess that's what everyone is requesting. But today I'm going to read some of your comments here and react to them. Like, I saw so many interesting comments and I was just like, yo, let me share my like reactions to them and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Actually, we gained a whole lot of subscribers today. So not even today, like across the whole month. You guys are going crazy, man. Like, if you haven't subscribed yet, please like and subscribe. Like this video, share it, whatever you guys do, man. And let's get into the video. Rooting for all black developers. Same, man. How doesn't this have more views? Going from zero coding knowledge to a blockchain developer in 1 year is a tremendous achievement. Kudos to you. Thank you very much, sir. It was very, very difficult. To be fair, like, I still believe like I'm a bad programmer and everything. Sometimes I even forget like what arguments in functions are and all that stuff. It's just that like the main thing is to always remember that, you know, you can still learn things even while you're on the job and everything. Like, to be fair, me personally, the way I approach things is kind of different. If I start something and I don't understand it, it's fine. And the main reason why that is because it's very stupid, it's very dumb, it's funny, but it's kind of relevant to this. So basically, I used to play video games on Nintendo, like I was a casual gamer, and then I used to play some PC games here and there, but I never had like a PS3. Follow the story, I promise this is going to be worth something. So I didn't have a PS3, I only had a PS2 and a Nintendo Wii. So I used to play that, missed the whole PS3 era. And then when PS4 came out, I got one because one of my friends gave me one for my birthday. And what actually happened was, I was so bad when I first got the PS4. I used to play Call of Duty and FIFA, I was so bad. But I played it for like a year straight. And I became like diamond rank in Call of Duty competitive. And then like 3 years down the line in FIFA 17, I actually became like one of the top players in the whole world. In 1 month I was like ranked 47. I spoke about this in one of my videos. You can check it out if you want to. But yeah, that's how I know that like you can actually like learn something. So the approach is just like time, man. I give you a time, like maybe spend like 1,000 hours. That's what people usually say. But yeah, that was a long-winded answer, but I hope someone learned something from that. I remember being where you were 20 years ago. I've accomplished more than I ever imagined by constantly learning new things and changing with the times. Good work. Keep soaking the knowledge. It will get you very far. By the way, if I didn't mention, I actually cannot read and I'm sweating my ass off, man, in this place. It's the PSG jersey, man. I'm feeling the fire from Messi. But yeah, constantly learning. This is why I feel like most people mention that if you want to do something like spectacular, you need to really be interested in it, because the only way you spend so much time in something is because like you actually have passion for it. I'll tell you guys, because I know we have a lot of new subscribers and everything who haven't watched my previous videos, because those got like 70 views, while these are getting like 200 and above, and sometimes 6.4k. But yeah, the reason why I actually decided to learn programming in the first place was because I wanted to learn blockchain development. I hate the way the financial system works, especially in the UK with like CFAs and everything. There are already so many people that are unbanked, and then they like take their banking rights away because of certain stupid things. Personally, I feel like in this day and age, banking needs to be like an essential utility, and I'm actually creating like a petition for this, because it's so dumb, like the way banks treat people. And the thing is, for you to create wealth, you need a banking account, you need to be able to take out loans, you need all these like facilities, and like there being so many people unbanked is so stupid, because those people won't be able to grow wealth. So that's why I wanted to like learn about blockchain and cryptocurrencies, because of the main banking focus, and also like with finance and everything. But like I heard Charles Hutchinson say something about, oh, we're creating a financial operating system, and my hatred for banks was like, I need to participate in this, not to make money at all, but I want to take the only way you can inflict change and like hurt someone is if you hurt their wallet. So I wanted to take as much market share away from banks, because I know that cryptocurrency can do everything that banks can do more efficiently, and it way better in every way, shape, or form. So that's why I learned like blockchain and programming in general. It was it was because of that anger that kind of like made me determined. So I'm still learning every day. But yeah, have passion for something if you want to go into it. I really enjoyed this video and hearing your story about how you got into blockchain development. I am a software engineer myself. I have been working regular developer jobs so far, but recently quit my job to live abroad and travel. Nice. I love people who do stuff like that, because like whatever makes you happy, man. As long as you have enough money to like maintain yourself, it doesn't matter. Like do whatever you want, man. If you make like 100k a year, you're not going to be any happier than if you made 50k a year, man. Just keep going, bro. Blockchain development has caught my eye for a while. Thanks for the insight. You're welcome. PhD and blockchain developer, kudos. Don't drop your PhD. Actually, I had like three recruiters reach out to me. All the jobs was like blockchain developer roles, and all of them was six figures. So I'm definitely not finishing a PhD in business, because it's not gonna help me anyway in software development. Well, congrats and great content, Obina. Thank you for putting this out. I'm looking to dive towards this direction, zero knowledge, as you have, but still do not know how to go about it. Wondering if you can link the resources you use to learn, and if you can keep in touch. Thanks. Keeping in touch, obviously I'm busy as heck. I don't even keep in touch with my people, with like people I know that often. I'm sorry guys, like I try my best, but I'm always sitting at a computer, man. So yeah, if you want to have resources and everything about blockchain development, I'm going to like make another video. That was a video that was supposed to come out, but I recorded it last month and it was so bad. So I was just like, I'm not uploading this. So yeah, I'm going to make a separate video about that, on like how to go about it today, and what like ecosystem you should choose. A lot of people choose Ethereum, but yeah, it depends on like it goes from developer to developer. So yeah, I'm going to make a video about that coming soon. My blockchain developer journey started same as yours, learning different things and get bored, then watching a seminar, and after a year I had a job in a startup. You get bored a lot, but like everybody gets bored. One thing I did when I started learning blockchain development in particular, actually not even blockchain development, because most of things I learned that I use now in blockchain development, when I actually do that, was by learning general things about cryptocurrency and blockchain. Like this is the thing that some people don't understand. Learn if you want to do blockchain development here. I don't should I talk about this in this video? I'll save it. But one thing I'll say is a lot of things I use now I learned before I was even learning blockchain development. This is because like I was so interested in technology that I just researched so much. I read white papers on white papers. The networks that I wanted to build on, I read their white paper. I learned how the consensus algorithm works. I got their the private wallet. I used those. I interacted with several different applications. I watched a video every single day at least, and sometimes I watched like 8. Essentially, what I was doing, I'll just put AirPods in. If I'm doing work, I listen to it. If I'm washing dishes, I listen to it. If I'm cleaning my room, I listen to videos, man. I was doing these things so like, and that's how I was preventing myself from getting bored, because I can multitask sometimes. It's not always good to multitask, but it's really good to multitask when like when like the task isn't like too intensive. It's really good. Like now I may be solving math or something. I did engineering, I'm sorry. But like I may be solving math or something, and then I'll just put like a seminar, a 2-hour seminar about like blockchain and how it works. And then you, by the time you're done with your math homework, you're also done listening to the seminar. It's way better than just focusing on this seminar, getting bored, feeling sleepy, and then not even finishing it. It's like for it works, man, trust me. But yeah, and congrats on getting the job at the startup. This is so cool, bro. I'm looking at this niche too. I hope to reach out to you and maybe you can guide me. Oh my god, man. Like, it's such a cool niche and everything. How come everybody's trying to reach out and everything? I'm shy, bro. Like, I don't know you guys. I'm joking guys about subscribers and everything. If you want to reach out to me, type something in the comments below and I'll probably reply. Wow, what a story, Obina. I'm also in your position. Is it possible if I can have a chat with you via email or other social media about the journey of wanting to be a blockchain developer? I'm not reaching out. I got so. By the way, I didn't even know my Twitter was connected to this. My like ghost Twitter was connected to this YouTube account. So many people reach out to me like, "Oh, let me talk to you more about it." You don't need me to learn blockchain development. It's like, it's really blockchain development is something I just need to start. It's not that bad. Like Python, when you start learning Python or when you start learning any new language, you learn like the logic. That's essentially what blockchain development is. You're not learning a framework, you're not doing all these things. You just learn how to do the logic for the smart contract, and that's it. It's actually way faster than learning anything else, in my opinion. But then again, I've learned Python, I did data analytics with Python. I learned Dart and everything. So at this point, I kind of pick up languages a bit quicker, if it makes sense. But yeah, trust me, anything that has to do with just logic is it's way easier than like learning a whole new framework with state management and all these things, man. It doesn't take that long. If you want to learn blockchain development, just start. There are many tutorials on YouTube, and I'll get into this a bit deeper in my upcoming video. But trust me, just start. You don't when you want to do something, a lot of people try and find someone else that will kind of like validate their decisions, that will tell them, okay, you're doing well and all these things. Take it from me as a 23-year-old who knows nothing about life. But if you want to do something, don't look for that validation, don't look for anything. You may find people online that are like doing the same thing and encourage you. You may read other people's like biographies and everything, but you don't need someone that you constantly get in touch with to like be pushing you on. I don't know, different people are different, man. Personally, I don't need that, so I don't really provide those services. I make the should I cut that out? That sounds too like dickish. Yeah, hard thing about hard things. Hey Brian, no Solidity, Truffle, Web3, Ganache. What should I learn other than this in order to learn more about blockchain development? I'm going to be honest, if you know that, then you probably know way more than me. Personally, if you know that, just I guess you just try and get better writing smart contracts. There was another question which was like, oh, what do you even do at work? Like I said in my last video, I was like, I don't even do much blockchain development right now. I play around with it from time to time, but I'm by no means any expert. Mostly because my job it requires the understanding rather than the computation or the logic involved. So yeah, I mostly, and to answer that question, I can't really find it right now, but I mostly like design like an app, because we're working on a blockchain development app. We have some partners who like did the smart contract thing and we work with their API, but that's basically what I do. I just like build the design logic of the app, and here and there like answer questions about blockchain. I actually had a talk about that. I give like a whole talk on everything. I love giving talks. If you type my name in YouTube, you'll probably see a video of me giving a very bad talk with my teammates, and it's the worst thing ever, man. But yeah, that's what I do. I answer 2 questions in one go. Anyway, if some of you guys are confused, I was like, oh, you don't do much blockchain. What I do, or what I did when I was learning blockchain development, I didn't really use Ganache or Web3, because there's this thing really cool. I'll go talk about it in a video, but I can just mention it here. Chain IDE. I was developing on Binance Smart Chain, so I was using Chain IDE as like a cloud computing like thingy, where I already had a second wallet. I already had 2 wallets, so I could test transactions. But I type the code in the Solidity logic in Chain IDE, and then I can just deploy it on the blockchain straight from there, and I can test out my smart contract from there. I didn't use Truffle, I didn't use Ganache, I didn't use Web3 or whatever. And then if I want to actually add those smart contracts to like my front end or whatever, I basically just use the ethers.js library on Dart. I basically use the ethers.js library on Dart and then call the contract from there. Maybe for like Flutter developers, I might do a tutorial later down the line on how to make dApps with Flutter Web, because when I was doing it, I was really confused, and there weren't really any tutorials there. So I figured it out by myself, and maybe I'll make some tutorials on how to do that later. If you want that tutorial, comment down below, or if you want that tutorial, comment down below, subscribe and click the like button. I don't know how the like button will help this, but like, subscribe up and ask for it in the comment section. I don't know, I'm new to YouTube, but I don't know what to do. What's CS50? CS50 is basically an introduction to computer science program done by the University of Harvard, or Harvard University as is most popularly known as. You can search for it in Google and then you can sign up for it. It's completely free except if you want to get the certificate, and it really helps because rather than just buying a course or a programming course on Udemy, if you're a complete beginner, which I would not advise anyone to do, because what you do is you just learn how to copy someone else's code. You won't actually know what the code is doing. I would advise that you do introduction to computer science so you can actually learn what this programming languages actually do behind the scenes, so you can become a better programmer and not just a copy and paste merchant. That's a plug for CS50. And I guess finally we'll end this video with this question because it really touched my heart. Hey, glad to hear your story. I'm in the same phase. I'm lost and homeless with no job. What should be the best after CS50 to go after? I have 6 months to learn unless I go all broke. An advice would be helpful to shape my future. Thanks in advance, brother. This was a month ago, so technically you have 5 months. But I don't know how long my answer will be for this question, but it's a question that really gets to me because I was in a similar situation. Even if I knew like worst case scenario, I still had my parents, but I was basically useless with no future. I was living in my cousin's house, sleeping on the couch for 3 months. I basically moved back to Nigeria. I had no money. I was living off 40,000 naira a month, and I wanted to learn programming, so half of that went to paying for internet. So and if you guys know, the exchange rate between like naira and pounds is like 650 or something, so you can do the calculation and know how much living on 20,000 to buy food and everything is, especially with the inflation that's going on in Nigeria. So I really know what to do, and then I just stuck to it. A lot of people are insulting me and everything, saying you're not serious, you're never serious, you never really get anywhere in life, and you made the worst mistake you'd ever make in your life. But hey, look at me, a year later, and things worked out. So what I'll say is, where you should probably start here is you should probably get a JavaScript course on your Udemy. Get a Udemy account, wait for sales because they always do sales a lot. Buy a JavaScript course. If you open your Udemy account and there's no sale, you can go on Code Academy and do like some things for free, or free code camp, I think. But learn JavaScript, learn HTML, CSS. The way you should probably go about your progression is do like a month where you learn purely HTML and CSS. Then do like the rest of the time where you're doing JavaScript. Don't really, maybe at first you just learn like simple logic, yeah, but don't really focus too much on like algorithms and anything. Just learn like the basic logic for JavaScript and like how and like what certain things mean, like how you declare a variable, how you use arrays, simple things like that. You can learn all this on the internet for free, and then you move to learning React. Try build as many apps as possible because that's the best way you learn. Watch as many tutorials on YouTube as possible, and then don't even really think about blockchain at this point. Just learn JavaScript, learn CSS, learn HTML, learn React. You can probably condense all this to 6 months. since you said you're homeless, you have nothing to do. You can spend 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, or as many hours as you want doing purely this, and you have to do it every single day or you forget. Do this all the time. When you finish learning this, you can get an Upwork account or a Fiverr account, and then you can start doing like freelance jobs for people. Take simple jobs, try and build up little money, then start applying for jobs. If you want to practice algorithms, because some jobs require you to do data structures and algorithms questions, go on Leeds Code, go on get Algo Expert. If you've made a bit of money from all these freelance accounts, you can put some money into buying Algo Expert, and then you definitely get a job by this point. That's what you could do in these 6 months. Maybe later on you can start learning blockchain development and everything, but try and focus on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, React, so you can get anything. So you kind of like help you out. Like I said, I was really lucky that I knew what things was. I had my parents. That's why I was like a bit risky with the way my life was. Although like I made a lot of people angry and everything, so that's why I wasn't really getting much cash. But everything, if you really believe in something, it may work out, it may not work out, but at least you know you tried. So yeah, that's how I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.